Hi children, today we are going to learn mathematics, chapter 10, visualizing solid shapes. We have already learned plane shapes, but before we learn much about solid shape, we'll make some revisit to plane shapes. Let's see. Here we have some plane shapes. When you make a visit to the showroom of tiles, you can see here is a square, here is a rectangle, here also some squares and rectangles you can see. Here we have some triangles, there you can see triangles, circles, rectangle, square. Again here we have some other polygons. Now let's see. Here we have some plane shapes in fashion designs. Here you can see some triangles here. It is isosceles triangle. Here our face is covered with a square. Some rectangle shapes you can see here. Here we have some square and rectangle shapes here. Here we have some triangles. Okay. Now see here we have some patterns in fabrics. Different patterns, circles, triangles and leaves and many others. And here we have some squares and rectangles. Okay. Some plane shapes in wall prints. You can see almost all the shapes here. Circles and semicircles and quarter circles and then rectangles and squares and a lot. A rhombus here. Okay. So these are some plane shapes. Here you can see some plane shape in constructions. Eiffel's Tower is here and many other good constructions. Here you can see triangles and many other plane shapes in these constructions. Let's proceed. Now you see, here we have some plane shape, this row, this also plane shapes. See, plane shapes are flat with no thickness. They may be polygons or non-polygons. Polygons are closed figures with straight edges. Rectangle here, square and hexagon and triangle, all these are closed figures with straight edges. Whereas here we have non-polygons. See, non-polygons have curved head. Everywhere you can see curved everywhere. Here's an annulus, it's a heart, it's an oval type. Here we have circle and semicircle. These are non-polygons for the reason their edges are not straight. The above what you have seen, all the four figures, they are polygons because they have straight edges. See some plane shape, all these are polygons, all are quadrilaterals. See, quadrilateral is a plane with four-sided they are. Here all the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all these are special quadrilaterals. Here trapezium with a pair of opposite sides. Here we have kite, consecutive sides are equal. Here we have parallelogram, opposite sides are equal, parallel. And here you have all the sides. In the case of a rhombus, all sides are equal. Here we have rectangle, all angles are equal, all are right angle, that is 90 degree. And there we have a square. This square, it is equiangular and equilateral. Equilateral means all the lateral sides are equal. Equiangular means all the angles here, all they are equal, all are right angle. So we can say these rhombus, rectangles and square, all are special parallelogram. And all this trapezium, kite, parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle and square, all these are special quadrilaterals. Okay, let's proceed. Here we have some more shapes. These are polygons. This is three-sided polygon. It's a triangle. It's a concave quadrilateral. It's a quadrilateral 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a four-sided polygon. Why do we call it concave? Because you see, this angle is more than 180 And when we make a diagonal from this point to this point, this diagonal will be outside. For this reason, we say it is a concave quadrilateral. Here we have a pentagon. Pentagon is 5-sided. It is a regular pentagon. What is it? It's a pentagon. Usually we consider it as a regular. But by the name pentagon, it is not regular. It's just pentagon. It is 5-sided. It's a star. It is hexagon and octagon. All these hexagon and octagon, all these are regular. Why? Because it is equilateral and equiangular. Here we have pentagon, it is 5-sided, and all the angles it will be 108, 108, 108, 108, and all the sides will be equal. So these are equilateral and equiangular. These two, triangle is also a regular polygon. Why? Because it is all the sides are equal, equilateral. Naturally, all these angles will be 60, it will be equal, right? See, it's regular polygon and irregular polygons. You see what given above, you see all these are regular polygon. What is the reason? All sides are equal, all angles are equal. For the reason, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all these 6 are equilateral and equiangular. They are regular polygons. Whereas here you can see is a scalene triangle. You know what is the difference with a equilateral and a scalene triangle? Scalene triangle is all the 3 sides are different size. This is equilateral triangle means all 3 sides are equal. The in between this is an isosceles triangle. When the 2 sides are equal, we say it's an isosceles triangle. So here we have all these are the first one, the first row, all these are regular polygons. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all these 6. These are not irregular triangle. Why? Why this we call it irregular? The reason, angle varies and size also, lateral sides also varies. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see, this also octagon, but this is regular, this is not regular. This is a heptagon, this also heptagon, but it is regular, this is not, this is irregular. This hexagon, this also hexagon, it's a concave irregular hexagon. Alright, I think you can follow this because we have already learned a little about all these things in the early classes, right? Now here plane shape, these are non-polygons. I have already said why it is called non-polygon, because its edges are not straight. That's the reason. It's curved edges, semicircle, oval, heart, annulus, and these are different combination of these shapes. Their edges are curved. For this reason, we call it non-polygons, right? What are the main properties of a plane shape? A plane shape is flat with no thickness. This paper you see it has no thickness, or we can say it has negligible thickness. And it is 2-dimensional. This is 1 dimension, the other one is this dimension, the 2-dimension. Not from the earth to the sky, the third one, but all these plane shape are 2-dimensional like this, okay. And it has length and breadth, it has no height, it has perimeter, it has area, it has no volume. So this is all about this plane shapes. We'll continue about the solid shapes next session. Okay, thank you.